thing that really helps drive team engagement is the mission and purpose of my company makes me feel that my job is important. So they need to know that their job and what they do matters to the whole of the organization. I think about the quote, I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was President Kennedy visiting NASA, but don't quote me on this. When he ran, I don't know if this is a true story or just a parable, but I think it hits either way. He ran into a custodian and he's like, "Oh, what do you do here?" He's like, "You're the custodian." He said, "Yeah, but I'm not just a custodian. I'm helping us put a man on the moon." So if you think about that, that was somebody who, even though they were picking up trash, cleaning bathrooms, they were thinking, hey, you know what? If this environment's clean, people are going to be more likely to want to come here. They're going to be more focused, proud of their work. I also can make sure things are clean and I'm preventing disease so that people can come to work and we don't have sickness spreading around. So I am helping support putting a man on the moon. So even if you're not in the field doing the operation, even if you're not the company owner or the person that's in front of the clients, you who is invoicing, making sure that we get money coming in to support the operation, you who are collecting, you who are providing admin support to make sure we have the structure under everything, IT, technical support, whatever it is, you're doing a big thing to really help make sure that the mission gets accomplished. So people need to feel that and see the connection to the whole. So mission and core values, one thing with this, they have to be something more that's just put on the wall or website. They have to be lived. If you put out core values, like for example, if you say you care about employees and you talk disparagingly about them, they're going to see that's BS and nobody's buying into that. Same thing if you say that, you're about new ideas and you want innovation, but you're stuck doing the same thing year after year and people see that, people sense hypocrisy and they're going to pick up on that. But if you live out your values, people will be more likely to live them with you. So if you do say that we care about employees and they do see that you're personally invested, you ask how they're doing, you check in and say, hey, how's your week going? Is there anything I can do as a leader to help move an obstacle for you or remove a bottleneck? And you do that, then they're going to see that you care and they're going to be more engaged. So you don't want to live in the hypocrisy, but authenticity drives engagement. So for example, if you say you want employees to be transparent, but then humiliate them for admitting a mistake, that's hypocrisy. Versus if you want them to be transparent, they admit a mistake, you say, hey, yeah, you did mess up, but walk me through that. Let's talk about what happened and how we can prevent it. And you're able to collaborate on coaching, and then they correct it and don't make the mistake, and you recognize them for doing that. Then you're living out your value. Then they're more engaged, and ultimately you're more successful as a company. And I will challenge you with this. It sounds easy to say when I'm sitting here on